Hello, good day. I say good day because global thing, day, night, morning, evening, everywhere around the world. Anyway, wherever you are, I hope you're having a good one. So, anyway, see past their illusions. I talked about this morning. Um, Cycles of superstition and false realities. Loosely, they're false realities. The realities that are false that they put out on the news about certain things going on in the world, and it's all a show. That's why it's titled the. I might play around with the title a bit, but the ISIS show continues. It seems to be their favorite show right now. The ISIS thing there, and that goes to go back in history and see. You know who ISIS was is the goddess, ancient Egyptian goddess, whatever. Uh, and also, the Battle of Issus of Alexander the Great versus the Persian Empire, 5th of November, 1333. Uh, and that's, these dates, these numbers, they love these dates and numbers. They love to play with them. Like today, Friday the 13th, they probably have something planned for today. Who knows? We'll see by the end of the day, I reckon. So, but yeah, see past their illusions. And, a lot of people out there are still failing to see past this main illusion right here, ISIS, and who they are, really. I'm not going to go into that because y'all know that. And if you don't, uh, ISIS was created by our governments. So that's all I'm going to say about that. You can research that for yourself and find out all the facts and stuff and see. It's a big show. It's all a big show. It goes back. I think about wrestling, the the Big Show. Well, it's the Big Show. Andre the Giant, whatever, or his son, whoever. I don't watch wrestling no more because that's a show too. It's all fake. Anyway, just like this shit. Uh, and I go back again to Deir ez-Zor in Syria. Uh, you've seen my stuff. You see that I talk about this a lot. Growing up here in the South, Bible Belt, being fed this stuff your whole life, it's hard to forget a lot of this stuff about these holy places. When, like I said on a video the other day, all land is holy. There is no land more holy than the other land. Like with people, we're all just as special as the next person. You know what I'm saying there. All life is equally important, as with the land. It's all sacred. So anyway, yeah, and like I've said before about the ISIS thing, growing up, uh, I remember it being in church and seeing this video. They showed this video. I don't remember the title of it, but it was well made. They put a lot of money into it. If you know about churches and the 501c3, uh, they got to push what the government tells them to, and that's what that's what that was, pushing their propaganda uh, about this ISIS. It wasn't called ISIS. I can't remember what it was called. But what's going on now in the world, I've said this a lot, I know, but it's what's going on right now, with the barcode tattoo shit, scan this or you won't eat, blah, 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 blah. You won't get the things you need. And then, but if you look at certain movies and shows and stuff, the predictive programming, it's just like, wow. And people think this is a good thing. Because you're not seeing, you're saying bye bye to all your privacy, what little we have left, and go to the Las Vegas shit. The bioscanners, in every fucking hotel, they're gonna have your fucking scan of your body. Uh, Anyways, agendas, behind everything, illusions. That's what the world is today. It's just still an illusion. They're keeping you distracted from seeing what is really going on in this world. The way the population control, how they do that, the vaccines, GMOs and stuff. I could go on, but you could check out other videos on my channel. Just search GMOs or whatever. I've had various people on before talking about these things on past shows, the past 2 years, 2.5, 3 years, whatever, however long I've been doing this shit. Yeah, ISIS show. That's their big show, and they're all in on it. We know that, but there's a lot of people out there that still don't see past these illusions. They're still stuck in this shit, and they still believe that ISIS is going to come and kill us all, but hey, wait, hold that thought. Like I said, they're our government, so yeah, there you go with that they really are coming to kill us because they are our governments. Why do I say governments? Because it's one world government. They're all in it together. So, but anyway, yes, here we go. I'm just going to show this stuff and take it however you want it. This is how I see it. Let's see. Here we go. Deir, this is it. This area of the world has been fought over for freaking who knows how long, and I got to keep seeing if I'm still connected because I got disconnected yesterday during that one. Here you go. And see here, where it is in Syria. I should have pulled up Google Earth, but oh well. You see, it's there on the Euphrates River. There, yes, and I'm about frozen up there. Anyways, and also look into the mayor there and stuff too. Like I said, my previous videos about this stuff. So, and I might be having some few little difficulties here because I've had these up for a little while. And here you go. This was the 6th. Syria regime forces enter IS-held Mayadeen. Monitor. That's, I guess, the name of the paper there. But Russian-backed Syrian regime forces on Friday broke into the eastern town of Mayadeen, one of the Islamic State's last bastions in the country. They said, how many times have they said this? How many times have they said this? And how many times have they killed their leader? Let's see, Deir, that was said to be the last of ISIS. If you see in one of my other videos, I'll try to link them below there. But anyway. Oh, wait, yeah, it is Deir. I'm so sorry. But it's just a town there in the eastern province of Deir. Derp. Sorry. Anyway. But anyway, like I said, this is all for show. This is all a show. And the people that are really getting hurt here, what it's all about. See, I told you I'll have a little bit of difficulty here. So, and there it's talking again about it. There. Oh, yes, it's in that government, right on the Euphrates River. That's a trade route. Plus, the water, to grow. Water equals life. So, and everything. And see, and look at, like in one of my other videos, look at the river that runs opposite. Instead of running that way, it runs that way. But anyways, that's in one of my other videos. But anyway, this is just saying what that other said. It's an oil-rich place, so that's why they're fighting over it. Which we know the thing about the oil, it refills itself. So They're just using that as an excuse to go in there as ISIS and have Syria, Russia, whoever else goes in there to fight ISIS. This is just going over what this one went over here. I see. Okay, Russia says they killed 180 jihadists, mercenaries in Syria. This was from the 7th. And who's to know if these were really enemy combatants? Well, if they were the jihadists, they're killing their own people, which they don't care to do. But on the flip, they're the people that really gets hurt the most are the regular people, And so that who's to know that's not just regular people they're killing over there. We don't know. This is just what they tell us. Like I said, it's a show. They're telling you we killed 180 jihadists, which in reality it could be they killed the civilians. So, and this will probably have a video that plays. And this is more about that they found. They killed foreign mercenaries. Of course, like I said, ISIS is our governments, and they're people from all different countries in ISIS. So, like I said, I'm not going to read over all these. I'm just showing them. And here's the map that shows the last Islamic State stronghold. It says United States-backed Syrian rebel forces have laid siege to the militant group's de facto capital at Raqqa, however you say that. This was from the 7th. And see there, the vast tribal region of Deir ez-Zor. See, like I said, this region of the world has been fought over for thousands and thousands of years. Like I said, I've read all this in the Bible, and you can look in other books. It's in these other holy books as well. And here it says, Russian military says U.S. pretending to fight ISIS in Iraq, letting jihadists flow into Syria. You see, Russia, Iraq, and U.S., and any other country they mentioned in here, Syria, they're all in on the ISIS show too. There, so let's see. Maybe I can get by with playing this without the sound. Okay, that's from Russian Ministry of Defense. There, like I said, there they got to have a boogeyman and stuff with ISIS, and see the U.S. is going to be the fall guy here. Like we've said before, they set this corporation up to fall from the beginning. So anyway, see, it says they're pretending to fight the Islamic State. So it's the Euphrates River. I mean, you ain't gotta be a rocket scientist to know this is important for many reasons. There, look at that. This is the longest and one of the most historically important rivers of Western Asia. Together with the Tigris, it is one of the two defining rivers of Mesopotamia, the land between the rivers. Originating in eastern Turkey, it flows through Syria and Iraq to join the Tigris in the Shah al-Arab, which empties into the Persian Gulf. Like I said, this has a lot of historical significance. So there you go, see? The earliest reference come from cuneiform texts found in Shurupak and pre-Sargonic Nippur in southern Iraq and date to the mid-3rd millennium BCE. There, like I said, this place holds a lot of historical significance, and this place has been fought over for who knows how long, thousands of years, like I said. So, and here it says how the U.S. lost the war in Syria to Russia and Iran. Like I said, this is all just to show and see how the U.S. lost the war in Syria to Russia and Iran. And then here they're pretending to fight ISIS. They're all, like I said, they're all pretending, these leaders and stuff, but these soldiers and stuff, they think they're really fighting a bad guy. A lot of them do. And like they're going to overthrow Assad. These people, these countries are going to overthrow Assad. He's part of it too. They are all in the same club. And here, with IS surrounded, talks held on civilian exit from Raqqa. Safe exit for civilians trapped in that city as U.S.-backed forces prepare a final push to recapture the city. This is from the 11th. But hey, I thought they were pretending to fight ISIS. They are ISIS. So, anyways, and there's about families fleeing Syria's Raqqa, say airstrikes bring heavy toll. See, like I said, these are the people that it hurts the most here. So, it's all part of their show, all part of their script, from their holy books, not just the Bible. You go and look at all these other holy books from various religions. They all connect together. So, and here in schools and hospitals, turkey carves. I think that's funny how they played on the word turkey carbs. North Syria roll. So, I did have that pulled up on Google Earth, but I had to close it there. But anyway, they're learning Turkish and everything, and Turkish trained police, and most recently a Turkish post office, all point to Turkey's deepening role in an area of northern Syria captured from ISIS, which we know, like I said, is, anyway. Oh, how good Turkey is. Oh, how good they are helping the people. Euphrates Shield, a long operation, which is still ongoing, in my opinion. But yeah, oh, Turkey's so good. They're helping these people. Anyway, like I said, they got to have a bad guy and they got to have good guys. So the roles reverse. So anyway, make sure I'm still connected here. Here's just a search about Syria. I had the news up and it's refreshed on me, damn it. And I'm frozen. So anyway, there it goes. Okay. See? Okay. Look, start of Syria mission planned with Putin. Part of it too. Are all in on this shit. And here's a search. What was this? The Euphrates Shield. I should have put that back there. Whoops. And that's just telling about that. There. Saying it's overnight. It's not, though, in my opinion. These things, these titles and shit. Like I said, but they're all in it together. So there you go. right there. This is part of the area that Turkey is now in control of, I think. Let's see. AL-BAB. Shit. Give that a second there. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it'll pull it up for me here. Okay. Here. See, it's near Aleppo. There. So, there's Zor. That's, yeah, Turkey is took control of this area here. So, anyway, moving on. See, Turkey, like that article, Turkey's forces set up positions in Syria's Idlib, however you said, their observation posts. A convoy of 30 military vehicles in the rebel-held northwest Syria through the Bab al-Hawa crossing, rebels and witness said. Video distributed by the Turkish army showed what it said was the convoy starting to move on Thursday night with military vehicles traveling along a road in darkness. Turkey says its operation along with Syrian rebel groups it backs is part of a deal it reached last month with Russia and Iran in Astana. Look into that place too. Astana, Kazakhstan. New World Order capital there. Anyway, to reduce fighting between insurgents and the Syrian government. Like I said, all these governments, they're all connected. It's all one world government. It's just a battle over who's controlling it for the next however long it is until it changes hands again. Like I said, with Alexander the Great, that was a pivotal point there where he took control of it from the Persian Empire. And see, anyway, like I said, I'm not going to get too in depth with this stuff because I got a lot here to show you, and you can go more in depth with it there because all the links are below there. And here we go into Ankara, Turkey, about the ambassador to the U.S. of the U.S. there in Turkey said about the arrest of the someone there that worked at the embassy, saying U.S. is being governed by ambassador in Ankara over the visa dispute. He says Ambassador John Bass was behind the decision to suspend non-immigrant visa services in Turkey. The great United States of America is being governed by an ambassador in Ankara. Ha ha ha. Anyway, we know who's really in control here, and it ain't none of these fuckers. This is all just a show. Anyways, just wanted to show this stuff for, context, what's going on in that area, and the show various other little side shows going on there. So anyway, it says Turkey does not recognize U.S. ambassador after that visa spat. So he's doing his farewell visits. Of course he is, because he's going. See, there's that. He's going to. Come on. Cooperate. Afghanistan. God damn it. And he was the ambassador to Georgia. from 2009 to 12, and Trump just appointed him July 20th, 2017 to be ambassador to Afghanistan. September 28th, his nomination was confirmed by Senate. So there you go. Just look into his history here and stuff. There was more, I thought. Anyways, you could probably find some stuff on him if you really looked there. I haven't had time to, but crap. Anyway, and here's about him. There, I'll leave all these links below here. Anyway. Okay, Afghanistan. Like I said, you know, it's these people here, the civilians are the ones that are the ones really suffering there. And that's the whole point of it, of all this stuff, the population control, and, you know, to push people out of this area of the world. And so they can put who they want in this area. And see, look here, Oklahoma National Guard troops heading to Afghanistan. This was 7 hours ago. They got to guard the poppy fields too. You know, don't forget that. They got to bring that here. There you go. 500 Oklahoma National Guard troops are in the middle of several months of intense training to prepare for deployment to Afghanistan in late December. So, to go to Afghanistan. Scroll, please. Anyway. Then here. And it says here, Daesh, ISIS, whatever you want to call them, presence in Afghanistan exaggerated. But if you look into it, you see what they're really doing there in Afghanistan is the poppy fields. Plus, you know, displacing these civilians in the area. So, here it says there, ISIS was actually used to change the color of the flag when needed. Like I said, it's all a show. All these people, all these factions, you know, who's to know who's really working for the people here. So, anyway, this is just another thing somebody has wrote. I think it's Pakistan Observer about the ISIS presence in Afghanistan. Like I said, you know, take it, read this stuff and take however you see it there, you know. God damn it. It says they invaded Afghanistan to hunt Al-Qaeda and capture or kill bin Laden. As per Pentagon official reports, they did eliminate. The Al-Qaeda was completed and bin Laden was killed, which he was not. He's one of them. If you look into the history with the Bush family. Anyway, it's interesting read here. It's not that very long there. So, anyway, I will leave all this stuff below. If I get back to my window here.